They don't have the communication skills to be in a relationship. They don't have the conflict resolution skills. Both parties.
Okay.
Both parties. But and the reason I'm talking about women is guys aren't out here talking about I want a relationship. Women are. But they're not doing the due diligence to become relationship worthy. So what I'm saying is you don't actually want a relationship. You want the relationship aesthetic.
Okay. What do you say to that?
I don't feel like all women are like that.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't know these women. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say that. I don't think it's all. I'm just saying like that is the popular disposition right now.
And you know these types? Have you met some of these people?
Absolutely.
John, have you ever been someone's Louis Vuitton purse?
I think I might have, yeah.
And I talked about it too.
Yeah, and
And they were like using it?
How was it revealed?
How's it revealed?
You had a conversation and said, "Oh, damn, you really don't know me."
Oh yeah, like
every guy says the same exact thing. You really don't know me.
Mm-hmm. Like she got. I think it was like my birthday or something. She got me some food that like I literally hated. I think what did she give me? It was something. She like the whole setup was like there was no thought.
It was for Brian, not you. It was for Brian, not you.
Yeah.
No. It was for her.
Or for her.
Look what I got, my baby.
Yeah.
Was it?
And it was.
Was it a cute picture? If she took the picture of the
the picture would have been dope. Yeah.
Okay.
The picture would have been fire.
Wait, you said would have been.
I mean, like, no, the picture was fire.
Okay. Okay, I thought, I'm like, wait. What happened?
But it was like no thought behind it. It was just like placeholder event, basically.
Yeah. How many times have you experienced that?
Probably like once or twice. Probably like twice, something like that.
Okay.
Don't feel good.
It doesn't.
No, it never does. It never does.
Because we have to put thought into it.
Oh yeah.
I can't just give you money. I can't just take you to it has to be a restaurant you've been talking about. It has to be a book that you've been talking about. It has to be, you know what I'm saying? That commercial we saw three years ago that you was like, that would be nice. It has to be like thought.
Or something that she's just never done.
But for us, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna give him some pussy. And that's enough.
What are you talking about? That is a Valentine's Day present. That is a birthday present, Christmas present.
What do you mean these people? I guess that's mine. I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of people who just don't think that way.
Here's the problem I run into, right? Even with these interviews. Whenever women are airing their grievances, I'm like, okay, I might not be able to relate. I might not be a broke, dusty dude, but I can, you know what I'm saying? I see you. When men are airing their grievances, it's like, it's gaslighting. It's like, where are these women that don't care about black men and are using us for just our image?
I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
It happens a lot more than we talk about. That's my only.
I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe we don't hear y'all talk about it.
Mm-hmm. And then when we talk about it, it's like, who hurt you? Where are these women?
I apologize.
It's gaslighting.
I apologize.
With that being said, have any one of you guys ever been or experienced a homosexual?
I've known one. I have a friend.
I've seen
definitely
it.
Homosexual.
Seen it?
I haven't experienced it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, my homie.
Guy or girl?
That was the hobo.
Yeah.
It was a guy.
He actively went in with this lady knowing he didn't have any designs on a relationship, and he basically he was on her couch, and then he went to the bedroom until she kicked him out.
Yeah, I mean, they ended up having like a relationship, but you could just tell.
It was just basically because he had nowhere to go.
It felt that way. Or he didn't have any intention of trying to get himself together.
Okay. What about you?
So,
yeah.
I mean, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
What did she like about him?
He was really handsome. He was good looking.
So, aesthetic. Going back to my point.
Going back to your point.
That man gonna get his point off.
He was good looking. There was other girls that were eyeing him.
But that's not gonna raise
he wanted her.
That's not gonna raise your kids. That's
right.
not gonna take care of you.
And they did not work out.
How old were they at the time?
Oh man, I think we were like in our 20s. Our mid-20s.
Okay. The reason why I ask is who had kids? Anyone have kids?
I'm not sure what happened to him. I know that she doesn't. She's married now, but
he had kids?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if he has kids out there.
Okay. What were you gonna say about your story?
No, I was saying my homeboy, like, he came from Toledo. He had warrants in Toledo. So he ran from the warrants and came here. And he ran through at least like 5 girls just sleeping on their couches, like straight hobo, like the definition of a homosexual.
Wow.
This man, yeah.
Did,
was on the
as
run.
a guy, do you talk to him about that? Or do you ever correct your friend for how they live and how they moving?
Yeah, I do. I approach him like, man, this is the reason you're in this situation, bro. Like, you gotta change. Like, if they don't want to hear it, like, even though he's my friend, you know, he got ego, he too macho to own up to it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Did he get upset with you?
No, he was just like, don't worry about how I move. Like, don't worry about how I move, bro. Like,
Are y'all still friends?
still talk to him from here and there, but not like.
It never was.
Ever since he came down
like
here, that whole incident, no, I ain't really rock with him no more.
Gotcha. If someone were to date you right now, what would you, and you had to tell the truth, what would be the hardest part about dating someone like you?
Oh, that's deep.
I don't only do jokes.
I see.
The hardest part.
Oh.
It's hard for me to forgive. Like, you mess up, I kind of have like a no tolerance policy.
I feel that. My issue is patience. I don't have patience for nonsense. Because what ends up happening as a guy, you get punished for shit you didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you end up having to clean up another person's mess.
True.
Because they're projecting.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I look like every black man as opposed to me. Yeah, I don't have patience for nonsense.
I'm trying to think.
Why you think on that? You and your no zero tolerance policy, is that stem from something, or you observed other things and you just won't have it?
Yeah, I think I've observed other things because, like, well, actually, yeah, experience, because in the past, you forgive, and it happens again, and then you give it to somebody else, you do it again, and it happens again. So it's like, you see the first red flag, something big happen, it's time to dip.
What was a red flag, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm talking very general right now, but red flags, I mean, like, maybe like stepping out, maybe find some text from another guy, something crazy in their phone.
Wow. Has that happened to you?
Oh yeah, that happened. I wasn't actively looking through her phone. I just happened to see her phone.
I had something similar like that happen to me.
Really?
As a matter of fact, my ex, she was one of my exes. I don't know what I'm talking about. That phone. So she asked me to do something on her phone. I think something with like a security feature or something. And while I had it in my hand, text message pop up. It wasn't sexual, but it's like, yo, who's this? Yo, like, you got to
tell history behind that text. Like,
yeah. So, and it was just a follow-up question. It was so weird because have you ever had someone's Netflix account and then like, who is Gary? You got an uncle named Gary? You got a cousin?
them random people.
Okay.
Well, I have a question for you then.
Go for it.
So let's just say you had a laptop.
Okay.
And your girl used it to check her Facebook and left it up. Would you go?
In an inbox?
Yes.
No.
That's great. That's wonderful. You wouldn't look at all?
No.
Okay.
The only reason why I looked at the phone is because it was physically in my hand and the text
hand.
message popped up. I've never gone through a phone outside of that. And it really was like...
So when the text came up, you clicked on the text and then looked at the history, or you just saw that one text?
I looked at the text, clicked on the text, and then I looked at it, saw the time and date. I was at work. Let me see where this goes.
So then you went through, okay.
Then I went back, I'm like, okay, can we talk about this? And I didn't yell, I didn't make a fuss about it. It was in the early stages of our relationship. And in the early stages of a relationship, and it's going to bring me to my next question. Some people entertain multiples. I don't do that because I don't have the time and the bandwidth based on what I do for a living, and then my focus. I only have so much time in my day. If I'm giving my time to one person and you're giving your time to 2-3 people, I'm gonna save you one person.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it being early in our relationship, and we're talking major life moves. I'm gonna sell this house. We're gonna buy this one. We're talking marriage. We're talking meeting parents. Already met the kid, but you're entertaining other guys.